Wales fly to the rescue of a schoolgirl with epilepsy. She's fallen all the way down the stairs.
Deep breath in. All right.
Paramedic Mari heads across Glasgow after a terrified family dial 999.
Ambulance service, what's the address of the emergency?
Sorry, BB, I'm in work. I'm in work.
And in Cardiff, a young man's hit over the head with a bottle.
How's that vision in that eye?
I can see you, fair enough. Happy days.
The valleys extend over a large area of South Wales, just north of the cities of Cardiff and Swansea. But the hilly and windy roads can make emergency work very difficult.
I'm on my way to Swansea Airport, and it houses the Welsh Air Ambulance for South Wales. And I'm going to be going up today. There's a lot of countryside, a lot of areas that are quite inaccessible. And the Welsh Air Ambulance are very, very busy. I wonder if today's going to be one of those busy days.
The daily mechanical checks are already underway at the airbase. It's 8 a.m, and once a call comes through, the helicopter must be airborne in just 3 minutes.
All right, yeah, no problem at all. All right, cheers. Ta-da.
Our first emergency call out of the day has just been relayed from the ambulance control centre.
So there's a call come through at the moment, all the grid references and everything are being taken down.
All right,
And we're on our way.
11-year-old female falling down the stairs. Semi-conscious, crew on scene have asked for us.
The ambulance crew have arrived by road, but they're so concerned about possible injuries to the schoolgirl's back or spine, they don't want to risk a drive to hospital. Pilot Grant has been flying the air ambulance for 3 years. Advanced life support paramedic Jason has been in the service for 24 years, 2 years on the helicopter. While colleague Chris has got 10 years experience, with 2 years on the helicopter. We're heading to a school 10 miles up the valley from the airbase.
I think she's been unconscious. We haven't got an update yet. If so, that's a big factor in which hospital we'll go to.
On the way, an update comes through from the ambulance crew who arrive by road. The schoolgirl has another potentially complicating medical condition.
I'm not sure if you're aware, I'm just looking at the CAD screen now, but it's a consideration this child is an epileptic.
Yeah, cheers, go. I don't know if you got the update, but query epileptic, so whether she has had a little fit at the top of the stairs and fallen down. Yeah, so what we've got to be careful of is not ignoring the fact that she may have a spinal injury.
If the schoolgirl is still having a fit, there is a risk the symptoms may aggravate any other injuries.
See down below now? Yeah, waving in the yard for us, yeah.
The playground doubles up as a makeshift landing pad. Pilot Grant carefully lowers 3 tons of helicopter onto the schoolyard.
100 feet. Coming over the fence now. Okay, now we're done. Right, disconnect. Yeah.
Paramedic Jason and I have cameras attached to us to film what's happening. The staff don't waste any time directing us to the scene. A paramedic from the road ambulance is already with the patient.
Hello, guys.
11-year-old Alana who's fallen down the stairs.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Alana.
11-year-old Alana suffers from frequent minor epileptic seizures. This morning, it started after a lesson. She was at the top of the stairs when she collapsed. To protect her spine, she's been kept still and her neck has been put into a brace.
She hasn't moved since. Got a lot of pain high up in her neck, all down her back. Shoulders pain. Yeah. Pain everywhere, literally.
And then was it from the top you fell, Alana? Yeah, and did you go down on your bum or did you go over and over and over? Over and over and over. Okay, well what I'm going to have to ask is for a deep breath in from you. That's great, that's great. One more. One more. After that, is there any pain there, Alana? But there, is it?
There, yeah.
Alana is in severe pain, but when a patient suffers from epilepsy, paramedics must be careful giving painkillers. They could suppress the central nervous system and make her condition worse. it's clear the fit that caused the fall has stopped. Chris can now concentrate on finding out what injuries she sustained as she fell.
At the minute, we're not treating the epilepsy, we're treating the mechanics of the fall. So she's complaining of pain pretty much everywhere. So it's our main concern. Like if anyone who falls downstairs, there's going to be a spinal injury.
If Alana has injured her spine or neck, there is a risk of neurological damage. While Chris checks for broken bones, he also needs to establish she's got feeling in the lower half of her body.
Okay, I'm only touching very lightly. Deep breath in, everywhere. And you're just going to run down your legs, okay? All right.
There's no sign of any fractures, and Alana does have feeling in her legs. However, Chris can't rule out other injuries. Her pain levels are so high, they want her to be fully checked over in hospital.
Alana, we've got little yellow stretchers here we'll put either side of you.
It's vital to keep her still while she's eased onto a stretcher.
Feet in first?
Yeah. That's it.
You should have done that.
That's it.
Okay, just a sec. How strange is that?
The crew head back to the helicopter with Alana safely secured on the stretcher, all ready for the short journey to hospital.
Yeah, keep going.
The head of year, Marilyn Pugh, is going with her. It's important Alana's with someone she knows. I'm getting a lift with the road crew. It's 9 miles to the nearest hospital. The helicopter touches down. An ambulance is waiting to take Alana to the emergency department, and there to meet her is worried mum Jennifer.
Hello.
Alana will undergo a series of tests to find out whether the fall has caused any serious damage.
So what it is, it looks a lot worse, you know, if she broke her leg, we put a splint on the leg, but because she's falling down the stairs, the only way to keep her still is by doing this. Until somebody comes up with a better idea, it looks horrific. But it's just to keep her all nice and still. Doctors give her a quick once over.
She's in good hands.
I'm making my way back to base with the crew.
The air ambulance really came into its own there. I think the paramedics on the ground understood how uncomfortable it would be for an 11-year-old who's been boarded to go the 25 minutes, 30-minute journey into the hospital, and called us. And we got there, we took her. It was ace. She's going to be all right.
Alana was x-rayed at hospital. She hadn't broken any bones, but the muscular pain in her neck and back meant a week at home recovering. Coming up, a terrified grandmother dials 999. 1-year-old Logan has stopped breathing.
No, still one, and he's vomited a couple of times under there. I'm going to stay on the line until the help arrives, okay? Oh, God.
And on shift in Cardiff city centre, my crew are called to treat the victim of a violent assault.
Okay, what did he hit you with?
I don't.
The Welsh Ambulance Service employ 3,000 people, working out of 90 ambulance stations. Cardiff-based paramedic Sean works alone on the rapid response vehicles. These paramedics are often the first line of response, getting to and treating the patient on site as quickly as possible.
We're running to a 23-year-old female in St Helens area of Cardiff with difficulty of breathing and difficulty speaking between breaths. The immediate thoughts go through your mind. It's either an asthmatic patient that's having an asthmatic episode, or hyperventilation, or is more commonly known, a panic attack.
The dispatcher at Ambulance Control has reported the patient is in considerable distress. Sean is at the location within minutes of the call.
Hello? Okay? No. what you need to do, my darling, actually straight off is you're breathing way too fast. All right?
Inside, he finds Jessica suffering from agonising stomach cramps. It's so bad, she's panicking and it's affecting her breathing.
Right, so talk me through what exactly happened.
All of yesterday, this like niggling pain.
Around by your diaphragm.
Yeah, because I've already had my gallbladder removed.
Okay, so around there. Right, can you describe the pain?
Like a belt being crushed around my ribs.
Okay.
Tighter and tighter.
Okay.
It's not surprising this young mum's worried. While pregnant, she suffered similar pains. Doctors found 20 gallstones and she underwent surgery to remove her gallbladder. But now the pain is back. Jessica's beginning to panic something much more serious is wrong. Before Sean can investigate where the pain is, he needs to calm her.
I was panic attacks.
Listen. All I'm saying is at the moment, you're having, you're breathing too fast, you're upset obviously, so I need to get rid of that thing. So if we can get your breathing and oxygen levels back to normal, we can start looking a little bit more fit. It's going to mask every other symptom. Does that make sense?
Jessica's going to need another trip to hospital for further investigations.
Okay, just going to call an ambulance for you, all right, darling? Yeah, 1241. Could I have response for my backup, please?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
As well as the pain, Jessica's starting to worry about what's going to happen to baby Thomas when she's taken to A&E.
I just worried for him.
Listen, Jessica, he can go in the ambulance, all right? We've got car special child seats in the ambulance, all right? So you come with you. We're not going to separate you. Is that pain starting to ease off?
No.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst pain you can think of, what would you put the pain at?
9, because I've had the worst pain at it.
Yeah? Okay.
Jessica is scoring her pain so highly that Sean needs to give her morphine.
You all right with needles?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the smallest I've got, all right? And I don't like needles, so it'll be gentle, all right, darling?
He's having difficulty finding a vein.
You swear if it makes it easier, yeah?
He's going to have to use an alternative method of pain relief.
Put a little bit of gas in there.
I think I could do something.
Yeah, okay. Get some gas in there. See how you do it. You've got to hold it, all right?
I know. I'm going to make me sick, though.
Okay, well, just stop. As soon as if it's starting to make you feel queasy, just stop, all right? Put your lips around and just, that's it. You can hear that hissing, it's working, okay?
Patients can't travel in the rapid response car.
Just a little bit of salt water now.
So the ambulance crew who've just arrived will take Jessica to the hospital. The gas and air is starting to take effect.
Happy enough with that? Because to be honest, Jessica, if you can, we'll manage you with that gas and air, because when you get to the hospital, because it wears off quite quickly, you can pinpoint exactly where that pain is, yeah? Whoosh.
Mum and baby are on their way to the University Hospital of Wales, 8 miles away.
No, it should be all right.
The medical staff there will run tests to diagnose the cause of Jessica's mystery stomach pain.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweetheart. When we first came up to the job, one of the first things that she was displaying was the hyperventilation. Once we controlled the breathing and got that right, the pain was still there, so it wasn't being caused by overexerting her diaphragm breathing. So there's something underlying. As to what, not sure. So it'll be down for further investigation at the hospital.
Jessica spent a night in hospital undergoing an ultrasound scan and blood tests, but the results proved inconclusive. Doctors think she may be suffering from a digestive complaint, and she's been referred to a specialist. Every weekend in Cardiff, up to 100,000 people flock to its bars and nightclubs. The drinkers and clubbers can put so much strain on the ambulance service, special crews are on duty to make sure the extra numbers don't affect emergency cover elsewhere in the city. It's Friday night, and I'm going to be heading out on what the crews call the triage shift. Their role is to triage or prioritise emergencies, treat the ones they can and send the more serious to hospital in a support ambulance.
Hello. Hiya. Angela.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Angela. Adrian.
Adrian, lovely to meet you as well.
Thank you.
Right, you're my crew for the evening.
Yes, we are.
So we're going on shift tonight. We're going on the triage shift.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, basically the triage shift tonight is between 8 o'clock tonight and 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. And we're going to be based in Cardiff city centre for the whole shift.
And how often have you done this triage shift? Because this isn't something that everyone does week in, week out.
No.
It's rotated, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I do it periodically.
And how often have you done the triage shift?
This will be my first night, so she's going to look after me, hopefully.
Sarah's expecting a busy night. Ambulance crews can be a superstitious bunch. And I've heard plenty of talk about a full moon affecting people's behaviour. It can mean more violence and more work for the emergency crews on the road and in the hospitals.
Do you see a change in kinds of calls?
Funny enough, when the shift goes absolutely manic and we go to a variety of jobs, everybody seems to look up at the sky and ask if there's a full moon. And 9 times out of 10, there's a full moon.
It's quite a good indicator, to be fair, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Very good indicator.
So you might have a very good shift tonight.
I'll get in the back and see you on the other side.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, now's my chance to find out what really happens at the full moon and if there's any truth in the rumours. The streets are packed with drinkers and we've been sent to the aid of a man who's been assaulted.
We're on our way to the Hilton Hotel and we've got a male who's had some kind of assault. We don't know how severe that is at the moment, but we'll know in the next couple of minutes because it's not that far away.
80 over.
Yeah, I'm still getting information for you. We've got a male who's been assaulted with a head injury, conscious of breathing. The police are on scene, over.
So the police are on site?
Yep, we're going to a guy who's been assaulted, he's got a head injury. Police are already on scene and we'll just see how bad it is when we get there.
We've arrived. Before Sarah can even get to the casualty, another man asks for her help with a girlfriend who's suffering from abdominal pain.
Okay, bear with us, we'll be there in 2 seconds, okay? Right.
Sarah's priority is the man lying in the street covered in blood.
Okay, hi hon, what's your name?
Mike.
All right, let's have a look here.
Mike was on a night out with friends. They say he was hit over the head with a champagne bottle. He's bleeding heavily from a cut just millimetres above his eye.
Are you hurt anywhere else?
No, it's my right eye.
Okay, what did he hit you with?
I don't know.
You don't know? Were you knocked out at all?
No.
You remember everything that's happening, yeah?
Yes.
What I'm going to do is sit you up, get you out of the way in the ambulance, okay? And I can have a look at your eye then, okay? Excuse me, guys. All right? All right, yeah. Should we get him into your ambulance and we can bandage his head? 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. We'll go to the ambulance in the back, all right?
But now a crowd has gathered round. People have had a lot to drink and I'm worried the situation's about to get out of control.
This way, Mike.
Coming up, while Sarah's worried Mike suffered significant damage to his eye...
Blurred vision or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Our full moon shift is living up to expectations.
He said, do you want to fight? And just punched me like straight away for no reason.
In Glasgow, rapid response paramedic Mari is sent on an urgent call to a baby who's gone blue and is shaking.
It's obviously quite frightening if your baby's never fitted before and suddenly starts having a seizure and goes blue. Are you, Mum? Tell me what's happened.
I'm on the Friday night ambulance shift in Cardiff city centre. My crew have come to the aid of 23-year-old Mike, who's been hit over the head with a bottle in the street. The atmosphere is edgy, and for her own safety and the patient's, paramedic Sarah wants to get him off the road as soon as possible.
Okay, all right. We'll go to the ambulance in the back, all right? This way, Mike, this way.
We all pile into the support ambulance that's already arrived on scene.
what's going on.
Okay. All right.
Sarah's worried that the blow to the head could have damaged his eye.
Okay, can we close the door then?
Yeah, I will now.
Thanks, mate. Okay, how's that vision in that eye?
I don't know.
Can you see me?
I've had
Any
drink,
blurred-
right?
Yeah.
I can see you, fair enough, happy days.
Okay.
But,
You got blurred vision or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
The wound is so deep it may have cut through the muscle above Mike's eye. Blurred vision could be a sign of an even more serious injury to his skull or brain.
So what happened?
It's been over the head with, I don't know, with a bottle or anything like that. And he's got quite a nasty laceration above his eye. So we'll need some stitches and that. So what we'll do is just put a pad on it to keep it clean, bandage it up, we'll take him to hospital then so we can get some stitches and make sure there's no glass in it or anything.
I've spent enough time with ambulance crews to know that this kind of incident happens every weekend in towns and city centres up and down the UK. Experiencing it firsthand is different.
Were you just on a night out then tonight?
Yeah, virtually.
And just on your way home?
It will get more heated than that. Just don't, you can't hear me. You know, I'm quite a pleasant person.
The police are on scene too. This is a serious assault and they need to investigate.
Waco, it's the police. Are you able to tell me what happened out there?
No, we were out. I tried stopping the fight, it didn't work. And I got the backlash of it. I done the wrong place at the wrong time.
Did you see the person, or did it come from, from out of your eye line?
If I can remember it, I'll tell you.
Mike's still confused and he's having problems remembering exactly what happened.
Okay, what I'll do is when you get to the hospital, we'll get somebody at the hospital to see you up there, right? When we get a bit more, I'm sure I'll try to remember it then. Okay, we'll get somebody at the hospital to see you.
Can you go down somewhere?
The wound is still bleeding, so Sarah's hooked him up to a defibrillator. As well as being used to shock the heart back into its normal rhythm after a cardiac arrest, this essential piece of kit can also be used to monitor a patient's vital signs.
So what is it that you're doing now?
Just doing just on his blood pressure, just doing a quick tracing of his heart, just make sure his pulse and everything's fine. Because he's had a little bit of alcohol, he's also had a head injury, so just making sure that everything's okay. Before he gets transported to the hospital, that he's able to go.
Sarah's satisfied Mike is stable enough to be transferred to the University Hospital of Wales in the support ambulance.
Serious as his injury is, it's not life-threatening, so it's fine. Okay, good to go? Yeah, great.
Mike's eye and head will be given a thorough examination by doctors at the emergency department. Adrian and Sarah will remain on standby in the city centre.
He had a very deep wound. That will just stitch up, won't it?
Yeah, it's quite swollen at the moment as well, so it probably looks worse than it is. He'll go up to the Heath, be assessed, make sure there's no glass in the wound because we think he's been hit over the head with a bottle and get stitched up, sent home, and he'll probably settle down in about a week or so.
At the emergency department, Mike's jaw, face and eye socket were x-rayed to check for any bits of glass. Doctors had to reattach the torn eye muscle with 4 internal stitches and repair the cut with another 6 external stitches. Sarah called control to send another ambulance crew to treat the woman with stomach pains. As Sarah and Adrian predicted, there's definitely an air of trouble around in the city centre. We're on our way to treat our second assault victim of the night. Rapid response paramedic Sean is already at the scene. He's also having a busy day.
So what's happened here?
What's your name then?
Morgan.
Morgan. Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
He's been assaulted behind the train station. He's been punched to the face.
Morgan was hanging out with his mates. It's not the first time he's been the victim of an assault.
It's a full moon. So what happened, Morgan?
I was just like, I saw a group of boys, so I thought I'd work away like before something starts. So I worked away and then the kid called me back, so I stopped like, because there was a few boys walking up to me. And he said, do you know my name? And I was like, I don't know your name. And he said, do you want to fight? And he just punched me like straight away for no reason. Blood just burst down me like.
Does that kind of stuff happen a lot? Random people just punching people? Is that the life of a teenager at the moment?
It's like that around Cardiff areas. It's happened to me 3 times now. Like for no reason at all. It's just happened to me straight away. Like, bad luck like.
Morgan, if you come with me for a second, I can do your blood pressure and stuff, okay, before we take you.
And get you warmed up as well. Are you cold?
I'm alright.
Are you alright?
Morgan's cheek is badly swollen. He's suffered quite a blow to the head and Sarah wants to give him a thorough checkup in the ambulance.
Okay, have you had your blood pressure taken before?
Yeah.
Brilliant, okay.
Any blow to the head is a concern because of the possibility of internal bleeding or swelling.
So the checks that you're doing now, is this just to rule things out,
Yeah,
rule
just
things
to give
in?
him, because he's been hit over the head and everything, we're just making sure that his blood pressure's okay and his pulse is fine.
And have you spoken to your parents? Have you told them what's happened? What did they say?
Well, my mum's like pretty worried.
I bet she is.
My stepdad's pretty concerned as well.
Yeah.
They just want to see me now and then, but I'll get back to them as soon as I can.
Morgan's uncle lives nearby. He's going to meet his nephew at the hospital. For rookie Adrian, his first city centre night shift has made quite an impression.
How was it?
It's been interesting. First shift, probably last shift.
No, no.
But no, it's been great.
You fancy doing it again?
I think I need a break for the bone. I'll consider it Not if you're... No.
I love that.
No, seriously, it's been a good shift.
Yeah. So, do you think that the full moon has had any impact tonight?
Well, the proof's in the pudding, isn't it?
In it? In it?
I think so.
At the emergency department, Morgan needed 7 stitches inside and outside his lip and cheek, but the doctors were satisfied he hadn't suffered any other injuries. His uncle took him back to his mum and dad's. The Scottish Ambulance Service provides emergency cover for over 5 million people.
Look, the time is here. It's 2026, and everybody talks about having a new year and a new life. But what do most people do? They create a few resolutions, and in the end, they don't really do anything. If you want this to be the best year you've ever had in your life, it's going to take a new tool, a new strategy, a new momentum, and maybe a new community of people to hang out with. So come join me for the Time to Rise Summit. I do it only once a year. It's coming up January 29th through the 31st. There's absolutely no charge for it, but it'll be an experience I promise you will not forget. It'll give you momentum, a plan, and a strategy to make 2026 the best ever. Click right down below, timetorisesummit.com. I'll see you there.
This is the Therapeutic Dual Pro, and it's absolutely fantastic. I used to have a monthly appointment with my own masseuse, but it was very hard to get into a booking. And when I saw this on television, I thought that was the answer, not only for me, but for my family. What I love about this chair is the fact that it keeps my circulation going. I was starting to suffer with arthritis in my hands, but now that I've got this chair, my arthritis is starting to settle down, and I can move my fingers, my thumbs, and it's really fantastic. It's not just your hands. The chair does the whole body from the neck right down to your feet. It keeps me walking very well. It keeps my legs in shape. It keeps my whole body in shape. When I sit in the chair and after I've had my massage in it, my whole body feels rejuvenated. And at 85 years of age, I feel really very good. It's improved the quality of my life and also of my sleep. I can get in the chair for a time and then get out, have my shower and go to bed and sleep all night, and I don't have to take sleeping tablets, which is fantastic. If you're nervous about buying one of these or investing one of these chairs, go online and have a look at all the reviews. I saw it on television, had a look at it online, I said I wanted one. And now I can have a massage at my own home anytime I want. It's Australian-owned business, it's an Australian-owned company, and I'm Australian, so I really wanted to support the Australian business in this country. And the warranty is so fantastic. There's a 3-year warranty, but I've got a 5-year warranty, and I think that's the best way to go. When the chair was delivered to our home, the team that delivered it, the servicemen, were absolutely fantastic. I didn't have to do a thing. I didn't have to lift the box or anything. They came in, they dismantled the whole box and then put it all together, moved everything out of the house, and there it was, the chair. Then they sat me in the chair, showed me how to use it, and I've been using it ever since. I know it's a huge investment, but you can't put a price on your life and you can't put a price on your body. I wouldn't endorse this chair if it wasn't good for me, and I can say it'll be good for you. I absolutely recommend masseuse massage chairs.
Don't give her anything to eat or drink. Tell her not to move at all unless it's absolutely necessary.
Is he awake just now? Is he conscious?
The Emergency Medical Dispatch Centre in Cardonald, on the outskirts of Glasgow, is one of 3 covering Scotland.
You allergic to aspirin or ever had a bad reaction to it before?
They've just received a call from an extremely distressed family about their 14-month-old baby boy.
Ambulance service, what's the address of the emergency?
Sorry, baby, he's turning blue.
Yeah, what's the address?
He's turning blue, could you please
Right, listen. Right, is he sitting or anything?
Yeah, talk to my ma.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Right, what's happening with him?
The call's patched through to paramedic Mari, who's working in the rapid response car.
It's obviously quite frightening if your baby's never fitted before and suddenly starts having a seizure and goes blue.
An ambulance is also on its way. All the time controller giving the family instructions.
Listen, is he shaking? No, he's still limp and he's vomited a couple of times everywhere. Right, what I need you to do for me is lying flat on his back for me with nothing under his head. Right, lie on flat on his back. Lie on flat on his back so there's nothing under his feet. Oh, please. Right, have you done that? I have. Look in his mouth for any food or vomit. Right, Right, I'm just having a wee look down on me. I'm going to stay on the line until the help arrives, okay? Oh, God.
Mari arrives at the house. The family are shaken, but the panic's easing. The baby's calm.
How you doing, wee man?
Okay.
Hello. Are you mum? Tell me what's happened.
He was just lying there and he's like, Kerry, she was holding his belly and he's breathing in and out quite a lot. And he's reacting, he's like doing that.
Yep.
And I was like, looks like he's taking a fit.
Okay.
And I picked him up and then lips started going blue.
Yep.
Baby Logan's no longer fitting and his breathing seems to be back to normal. Mari suspects he suffered a febrile convulsion or fever fit, usually brought on by a rapid increase in body temperature.
Sometimes what happens is that when they get too hot, they have a seizure, okay? See, if you were hot, you take your coat off and you would know you were hot. Wee ones don't know that they're too hot. So what happens is they just get a high temperature and they have a wee seizure. Okay, it's the most frightening thing in the world if you're his mum. What I'll get you to do is to sit him up on your knee and just take his t-shirt off for me and take his wee trackies off for me as well.
With a child this young, the paramedics must investigate all possibilities. The high temperature could have been caused by a serious undiagnosed medical condition, such as meningitis, or it might be something like teething problems.
Just take that off, take his trackies off. He is really quite warm, aren't you? Oh, it's a cuddle from my mum. Is he teething?
Aye.
There we go.
I think maybe that's just where it was. The temperature and that was coming up.
There we are. That'll be the ambulance crew, yeah.
Now the ambulance is on scene, Mari needs to brief the crew.
This is Logan, 14-month-old, who has had a high temperature all day. Mum says his teeth are coming in. He's had a febrile convulsion. Stopped by the time I arrived. Got him stripped off. He's got a wee thermometer, Stuart. No more?
So you usually just try and get down.
He's got a wee temp there. You want to take a trip up to York Hill and get him?
Aye.
Yeah? Did you get a fright?
Aye.
Yeah?
At this stage, the ambulance crew can't be certain of the cause of Logan's fit. As a precaution, they'll take him to the Royal Hospital for Sick Children in York Hill for a thorough checkup.
It's a frightening thing if you've never seen it before. It really is quite frightening to see. We'll just, as soon as we get him out, we're going to take that off him. We'll just put him out because it's a bit cold out there, okay?
When Logan arrives at hospital, the medical staff will run more tests. Mari understands the anxiety of a parent when a young child suddenly becomes ill without any explanation.
You get it when the weather changes and people don't realise that their children are still really wrapped up in vests and t-shirts and jumpers and socks, and they're also in warm houses. It must be terrifying to see your child quite happily lying, being cuddled, and the next minute fitting. It is quite dramatic. if your mum or a relative to see it.
After undergoing tests, Logan was discharged from hospital. The next day, he developed a rash and was diagnosed with hand, foot and mouth disease. It's a common viral complaint in young children and has nothing to do with the deadly cattle disease. Doctors believe Logan's fit was caused by the high temperature brought on by the virus. Coming up, Mari has got her hands full when a man collapses on his way home from the fish and chip shop.
Come and get a seat. Come on, we'll take your chips in as well. They smell really good.
In Glasgow, it's 10 p.m. Paramedic Mari is on shift in a rapid response vehicle. Control are putting through a call.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mari. Oh, got him on. Male passed out. Follow.
We're headed for a male lying in the street who's passed out. It's a known area for alcohol and drug abuse. My safety is important because if I'm injured by walking into something that I haven't risk assessed properly, then I'm not going to be of any help to the patient.
Mari's arrived at the scene in Ridley on the east side of the city. A man is lying in the middle of the road. Luckily, a team of St Andrew first aiders were at a training session nearby when he collapsed on his way back from the chip shop.
We found this gent lying on the floor there. Took about 30 seconds, 40 seconds to respond.
Any response from us?
No, you're fine,
Captain Brown. He says he's 52. He says he suffers from regular blackouts and fits, but he doesn't seem to know whether he's epileptic or not.
All right then.
He has had a wee drink.
How you doing? Your chips smell good.
Yeah.
Is that your first supper?
Yeah, and he's had a wee fall on the way home.
Shall we get you up off the ground? Would you like to sit up for me if you can?
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Your mum will set you up.
Mari wants to get Martin off the road and into the back of the ambulance that's just arrived on scene. But he's having problems getting to his feet.
Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Up we get.
Up we get. Stand on your toes. There you go.
Hiya, how you doing?
How you feeling?
What a party.
Martin. We've all just come out of our training night, so...
I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this. It's all right. Where do you live?
Someone blacking.
Right, do you want to come and sit in the ambulance where it's nice and warm? Because it's cold out
Get
here.
your wee check-up, Martin, all right, pal?
Where do you live, doll?
Mari needs to check him over. But in his confused state, Martin fears he's causing too much fuss.
Come on.
Please, I don't want to waste your time.
Come and get a seat. Come on, we'll take your chips in as well. They smell really good.
Please, I can't help it.
You're all right. It's not your fault. You've had a wee fall in the street. You're absolutely fine.
Martin suffered from blackouts for many years after witnessing a trauma at work.
So you have blackouts. It's normal for you to have blackouts.
Yes,
Right.
because my workmate was killed 32 years ago.
Oh dear, what happened?
Him and I were working the railway.
Right.
I'm sorry about this.
You've nothing to be sorry
I'm
for.
sorry about
You have
this.
nothing to be sorry for. We're going to take a wee bit of blood out your finger. Right. And do you take medication for anything?
Always take thing I take medication for, or I've got an ulcer.
You've got an ulcer.
When he fell, Martin took a nasty blow to the back of his head. Paramedic Craig doesn't want to take any chances.
I'm going to suggest that we take you a wee trip up to the Royal Infirmary and get your head looked at, because you've bumped the back of your head and you've got a cut in the back of your head. Does that seem like a reasonable idea? And you can heat up your chips later on.
Thanks very much.
Right, we'll do that.
Lovely.
Brilliant idea.
But I just went head first.
You'll be fine.
Thanks very much,
All right,
driver.
honey. You take care.
Thanks very much for that.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Craig is taking Martin to the nearby Glasgow Royal Infirmary, where he'll be checked over by the doctors. Mari is relieved her patient is out of harm's way.
It's not the best area. I would be concerned about somebody lying there for a long period of time. I think he's been quite lucky.
that the first aiders have been training around the corner and they've come across him and obviously phoned somebody quite quickly, so we've got him up and off the ground. It's also a cold night. You wouldn't want somebody lying there for any period of time on a night like this, so I think he's been lucky all in.
After a couple of hours in A&E, doctors were satisfied Martin hadn't done himself any serious damage and he was fit enough to go home.
Custom clothing labels are now available through TapStitch. And if you're serious about your brand, this changes everything. Add your custom logo or label to your TapStitch creations. Make a sale and we'll print the garment, sew in your label, and ship it straight to your customer. This is the upgrade your brand's been waiting for. Let's be real. It's the details that separate a side hustle from a real brand. Adding custom clothing labels makes your products feel legit. They reinforce your brand identity and add a retail-ready finish. And yeah, they just make your designs feel more elevated. Details matter. And we stitch them into every order. Want your pieces to feel more pro? Start here. Add custom clothing labels to your next drop and put your brand exactly where it belongs.
Across the city, I'm on shift with paramedic Sally, who's been working with the Scottish Ambulance Service for 16 years, and trainee paramedic Sharon, who's done 5 years service. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, and we've been dispatched to an address in the eastern outskirts of the city.
So what does that say? A male who can't walk or sit, he's hurt his side, he fell against the bed last night.
Oh. So we're going to a call, and it actually took a few minutes before we actually found out what it was. Originally it was just an emergency, but then more information came through saying that we're going to a male who fell against the bed last night and hurt his side and he can't walk or sit.
The patient has told control he's in a lot of pain.
What's your name, sir?
Back to William.
William, what's happened?
Came through my door and I fell the side of my bed. Out the side of my bed.
When did that happen?
Last night.
Last night. Can I have a wee look?
Help myself.
Right. Have you got any medical problems?
No.
It's okay, we'll just pull your... No medical problems at all? No medication or anything from the GP?
Postman Willie fell and banged himself on the side of the bed last night. He got dressed for work, but the pain was too bad to continue with his morning round. The worry is he could have broken his ribs.
Is it sore down here?
It was there this morning.
Right,
That pain up there this morning.
What about if you take a big deep breath? How's that? Is that sore? Right.
Willie's concerned brother John lives nearby and he's popped in to check up on him.
The base of the bed?
That came up,
Yeah.
you had to go on his mattress wheel there.
Right, the mattress was moved. So when you've fallen, you've bumped the mattress and you've hit the base bit of the bed.
Ah, right, the corner, top corner.
Right, okay. I'm not being cheeky or anything. Had you had a wee drink or anything last night?
A wee drink.
Right. No bother.
Couple of pints.
Couple of pints, right.
So you dropped him off last night?
Dropped him off the taxi.
And then he phoned you a little back a while ago to say that he'd had the fall?
What are you feeling sore when you tried to sit?
Back here.
Just that bit?
And I went to the toilet and it just blood came out.
Bright red blood or? Right, is that new?
That's first time. First time I went to the toilet.
Passing blood is something else that needs checking out immediately.
You're going to manage to come down? You're going to manage the stairs?
I think so.
With a bit of help? Get you down to the ambulance then? Right, let's go.
That looks really painful. But getting down the stairs is going to be a painful ordeal.
Right, William, you okay?
There we go. Thank you, Mum. So, because the way that the chair goes, it's quite bumpy, so it's actually better for him to make his own way down where he can control it.
right? All right? Good man.
Sally wants to make sure the blow to his ribs hasn't damaged his lungs. A SAT probe will measure the oxygen saturation level in his blood. Anything less than 95% could be cause for concern.
100% SATs. I know that 100% SATs is
good.
very, very good.
Yep.
Full oxygen.
So that should hopefully mean that he's not done anything lungs.
Yeah.
It's just 1.5 miles to the Royal Infirmary. Willie's still in a lot of pain, so he's going to need help getting out of the ambulance.
Do you want to slowly but surely swing your legs round just now? Right, you ready? Go. That's you.
Willie's going to need further tests to find out if he's done any serious damage to his ribs.
Little Willie there, he was in quite high spirits, I would say, for someone who's cracked the ribs on the floor. He was a good patient when he was so obviously in proper pain.
Yes, he was.
Potentially, if he's whacked himself on his rib, what could be wrong? Could it be like broken ribs?
He could have, but where he's shown seemed to be lower than his ribs, but it was slightly above his hip, because I thought his hip, but when I went near his hip, he says, no, it's not there.
You knew exactly where it was.
He knew exactly, and he wasn't for letting you, he didn't want me touching it.
The x-rays revealed Willie hadn't broken any ribs, but he did suffer severe bruising. He was prescribed a course of painkillers and had to take time off work.
It doesn't matter who the patients are. It doesn't matter whether they're nice or whether they're not nice, whether they're mean or moody or anything. The ambulance staff treat them just the same. They're just as kind and they're just as caring. It's almost like they just have a tunnel vision of, we're just treating the patient, that's it. Just treating the patient. Doesn't matter where they've come from, doesn't matter what they've done. There's some symptoms here. We need to, either stop the pain, get them to hospital. And, it truly never ceases to amaze me.